Everyone knew that Marilyn Monroe was not singing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" to to JFK. I forget exactly who she was singing it for. She was singing it for someone. I forget exactly. Maybe me. I don't really know. I don't care. She was a girl that I actually hired, and I basically gave her training and all kinds of stuff, and she practiced for weeks to be able to sing that song. And then the night that she was supposed to sing the song, basically JFK or someone basically gave her a bunch of drugs and then had her sing the song. And then basically, eventually they had a sixth fascination with her, tried to isolate her, and basically tried to treat her. She was crying pretty much. There was a bunch of women that basically encountered JFK or some group of people, and she was crying. She called up one of my people crying, really upset, because basically they had turned her life into a nightmare, pretty much, harassing her constantly day and night, basically. Anyway, like I said, they passed her around like a cheap toy. And basically, it was really bad and really horrible for her. So basically, I was the only one that she could actually turn to. I was the only one Jackie Osborne could actually turn to. Many people would find shelter inside my bases from those people like JFK, Nixon, and Bill Gates, Zachary. Anyway, like I say, inside of my bases or around my bases, basically, we didn't let fuckheads in. Germany would tell you that too. We don't let fuckheads into our military. I'm sorry. You'll have to go somewhere else. So would Germany. So would China. Real military people don't let fucking idiots in, because they will probably just shoot people. You have to trust the man next to you, a German would say. And they didn't trust a lot of people. Anyway, because they had learned the hard way. Like I say, I don't really care. But anyway, though, basically, pretty much, it was known at the time JFK was just some idiot that read a bunch of speeches, and later on he modified them to make it look like he was president or something like that. I don't really know, and I really don't care. Basically, posting all this fake stuff, and pretty much it was the us people basically trying to get some legitimacy. Basically, they're running scared because they had tortured and killed a whole bunch of Chinese and a whole bunch of Germans, and probably killed a bunch of Russian mothers. I said there's a bunch of Russian mothers one time that sewed a bunch of clothes for their sons and stuff like that. It was a really kind and amazing act because they cared about their sons being inside of my military. Someone had done something and basically those women were eventually killed and tortured or something like that. It was really horrible. I was really pissed off about it. Anyway, I don't really know the exact details of it, but I was really ridiculously angry because there was a bunch of women that banded together to basically make some nice uniforms for their sons, which I thought was a really nice, kind thing to do. Anyway, and then some fuckhead had basically led them into a battle or something like that, or led them astray or something, and basically the women were killed and tortured. There was a lot of really horrible people in the universe, in the world. Anyway, I wanted them found, and I wanted their head. I was pissed off. I still am. I'm still angry at Zachary. He should be dead. Especially considering everything else that he's probably done. Anyway, like Rick Bush would say, we're not going to do anything for you until you calm down, Brian. It's like, my name's not Brian. It's Lucifer Star. Just because I'm Brian the citizen does not make me any different than who I truly am. So I told him to go fuck himself. And to just die. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't really care. And a lot of people have died or been tortured over it. A lot of mercenaries eventually turned around and went back to the people, to their employers, and said, where the fuck is the money? And a lot of their employers said, we don't have any money. It's like, no, you didn't have any money. They didn't have any money. They don't have any money. So a bunch of mercenaries said, well, why the fuck are we working for you? Anyway, Zachary, I believe, would be one of these people. Anyway, there's a lot of people that the truth came out about what they have done, and what they've ordered, and what they've been a part of. They would be dead. They should already be dead. I don't really care. Who they are and who I am are two different people. Anyway, I was a great leader. Anyway, it's just unfortunate. I do love my people, though. A few, like they say, a few bad people don't really make the whole lot bad. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And at some point in time, I said, too many people have died already. Anyway, just a bunch of people thinking that if they shot first, they would always win. That's not true. Not true at all. Anyway, a bunch of other people didn't really know what was going on, and thought they did. Like I said, I've always said, be careful who leads you. Be careful who you trust, because they could be leading you off a cliff. And Zachary and a bunch of other people, including George W. Bush, would do just that. Especially JFK. Anyway, yeah. Because you could actually kill the wrong person or attack the wrong person. Which might be a mistake. So anyway, whatever. I don't care. Give me a gun today, I'll shoot myself in the head. Nobody would give me a gun. Anyway, whatever.